Hello, and welcome to another fantabulous RichAlvarez live stream. As you can plainly see, I'm of course joined by Chris this side.
Hello. Good to see everybody. Welcome back to another wonderful stream.
Yes, we already have our very first super chat thanks to Mr. Dan Erickson, who says Super Mario 64 NR1 list.
I think he's saying put it on the S tier. All right, Super Mario 64, S tier, stream is over. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Bye-bye. Fastest stream in the West.
Now, the rumors about this stream have been very eventful. Mostly, they have been put out there in the media by myself. but yeah, Chris and I, we're gonna do the great debate of all the Mario games. You've seen our top 10 list. And again, the top 10 list was like a very definitive this above this or below this, but a tier list, things can be on the same plane. Who knows what your favorite Mario games are, what they're going to do, where they're going to land, you know? So we're going to do our best to be, ourselves and rank these as fair as possible. But there may be a few surprises, and I can't wait to get into the nitty gritties. And yes, during this stream, there will be a surprise, but we'll get there when we get there. All right, Chris, let's take a look at this fabled list here. And as you can see, we have S, A, B, C, D, F, and never played. Pretty standard. We are going to get there and a half. All right, so let's start with the much debated, much maligned, much controversial game, one of the now infamous Mario games of all time, which is, of course, Mario is Missing.
Well, clearly, we don't have a place above S tier, so I guess we're going to have to change the stream up. So,
yeah.
Rich, for those who don't know, could you briefly explain what the heck is Mario is Missing? And
we'll put it right there for a second. So Mario is Missing. It's a very interesting game. I believe it was meant to be educational, but it plays like it just plays like a sluggish, weird text, almost not text-based, but like it kind of feels like it. It's like Luigi gets on Yoshi and is looking for Mario, and it's this weird, like, it's not a platformer. It's not really sure what it is. It became famous eventually for its Luigi memes, like the weird meme of Luigi with the big bug eyes. That's from Mario is Missing.
Oh, that's Ouija. The Ouija meme.
Yeah, that's the Ouija meme.
That's
It came
right,
from Mario is Missing.
Oh,
it has this really weird aesthetic to it. It was published kind of by Nintendo, but made by a third-party educational company. It really didn't play well. I mean, do I need to say more? I mean, obviously, it's F tier. It's the worst. It is clearly the worst.
That's hilarious. And by the way, I imagine most of you who are watching us know who we are, but in case this stream ends up getting a lot of replays or you're new, I should mention that we need to set our credibility as experts here. Rich and I have been dressing up as Mario and Luigi for over 10 years, so you best believe that when it comes to Mario games, we know what we're talking about.
We first dressed up as Mario and Luigi in 2006, which would make that 16 years ago, Chris. 16 years ago. Over a decade and a half of dressing up.
So sometimes when people do tier lists, they don't really know what they're talking about. I assure you, we know our source material. I can't believe Rich and Chris haven't played half these games.
We got Matt Provincial here. He says, what about Wario Land? Now, I think this list is pretty strictly Mario games. We did have another list we might have done that included like a bunch of stuff, including like Donkey Kong and all the Wario games. But like they felt like a little too off-center for me. So we decided to go with this list, which, as you can see, includes all the games that do indeed have Mario in the title. But there is Super Mario Land, which is the very first appearance of Wario. So we will get to that eventually. But let's go with so the original, but technically not, because again, Mario's first appearance was Donkey Kong. But when a lot of people think of the origin of Mario, they think of 1985's NES classic Super Mario Brothers, of course. Now, I had a lot of things to say in my Nintendo console review tier list the other day, and I didn't put the NES on the S tier. The S tier was reserved, I believe, only for the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64. And I gotta say, and I think we explained this a bit in our top 10 list as well, that although the original Super Mario Brothers is a classic and it changed gaming much the way that the entire NES did, it is obviously not the best Mario game, unless you're in your mid-40s and you just have refused to play another Mario game ever since 1985.
No age
Super
shaming,
Mario
please.
Brothers, it's a great game. It's just not the best. And with that said, we will go ahead and put it on the A list for nostalgia's sake. For nostalgia's sake.
I think that and if you guys want a more in-depth review on some of these, we did do a top 10 Mario list back, I think it was in 2020, maybe it was 2021, I forget. But
something like that.
If you want a more in-depth explanation on that, you can check that out. But I agree, A tier, it's great, but it's not the best.
Matt says, whatevs, Wario's better than Mario.
Clearly biased.
Clearly biased. He did also dress up as Wario for an equal amount of time that we were doing Mario and Luigi. So, all right, Super Mario Bros. 2. And there are two versions of Super Mario Brothers 2, if you didn't know. They made Super Mario Brothers 2 in Japan, and then when they were going to import it to America, it was decided somewhere along the way that it was either too similar to the original or too hard for Americans, because I guess we're dumb. But they decided to make us a completely different Super Mario Brothers 2 based on Doki Doki Land. And it's basically just Doki Doki Land, but with Mario instead of the characters from Doki Doki. They had Mario, Peach, Toad, Luigi. And so, but because of Doki Doki Land, that's where we get like Shy Guys and other characters that are now part of the Mario canon, is because of that American version of Super Mario Brothers 2. Little bit of history aside, those games are just as good as the original, and I'm putting both the Lost Levels, which is the Japanese Super Mario Brothers 2, and Super Mario Brothers 2 on the A list. However, now we get to our first S tier game. Our first S tier game.
Here we go.
I don't know. Oh, Chris, by the way, since you're here, did you have any opposition to Super Mario Bros. 2 on the
agree.
A-list?
I totally agree. It's a fun game. I played it a lot growing up. I enjoyed it it came out like, way back in the day, but even in the remakes that they did over the years, like the Game Boy remakes and whatnot, like it's a very fun game. It's not
now we get to
it sure is good.
We get to our very first S tier game, of the day or the night, depending on where you live, because I know if you're on the East Coast, it's already past 4 p.m. We get to our very first S tier game, and the Mario game that almost needs no introduction. It's Super Mario Bros. 3, and it goes on the S tier. And there are many good reasons for this. The soundtrack. I mean, obviously the Mario themes from the original were staples of the gaming world, but where would we be without Super Mario Brothers 3 also was kind of like a dry run for what they would do later on the Super Nintendo. And in fact, I feel like 1 second, please, Chris. 1 second,
no.
Please.
Oh no. Oh no. Are you It's happening.
Okay, hold on. Let me color this one black. And this one's going to be called S plus. S plus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, surprise.
Could you change the color, because the text or wait, can you I can't see the text.
Okay, we'll do white. It's S plus. There we go. S plus. Because I was thinking, I was like, Super Mario Brothers 3 is S, but there's a couple of games.
Yeah, I actually
there's a couple of games that are S plus.
Yeah. No,
and I just decided that there, I kept talking about in the cereal tier list that there needed to be more in betweens. And you know what? I'm a fickle person. I can never decide. So we're just doing S plus because there's definitely a couple games in there that are S plus. Yeah.
I agree. This is good.
All right. Have you ever played Mario Clash?
No, I haven't.
Me neither. Never played.
Right.
And then what is this game the way over here?
Mario Tetris, or I can't even tell.
Oh no, that's the original arcade Mario Bros. From 1983. Which was kind of an in-between, because there was Donkey Kong.
I know what you're talking about.
Mario made many appearances in Donkey Kong Jr., and then eventually they made Mario Bros. In the arcades, which is the very simple like piping game.
Yeah, but you could play with friends. They made it on the Game Boy Advance. It was the multiplayer option to do the Game Boy Link cable. So for those of us that are younger, you could Game Boy Link it, and it was just an arcade style. You hit the turtle shells and try not to die.
Yeah, and it preceded Super Mario Brothers on the NES. A tier.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, B tier. All right.
yeah. I was gonna say like B plus, A minus. So I agree.
All right, Super Mario Land, the very first appearance of Wario in gaming, F tier. Just kidding. Apologies to Matt Provenzel.
Matt Provenzel's like unsubscribe.
It's a great game. I actually really enjoyed it as a kid. It does introduce Wario. It had a lot of interesting gaming. A tier.
Cool.
Just wanted to mess with Matt in case he's still here. I don't know if he's still checking in or if he checked out. I don't know. All right. NES Open featuring Mario. It's the very first Mario Golf game.
I never played this one.
Well, what can I say? It's not a failure. It was successful. I mean, we got more Mario Golf games afterwards, but is it the best Mario Golf? I think we all know what the best Mario Golf was. For what it is, I mean, unlike the original Super Mario Brothers, I don't have a lot of nostalgia for this one, and it does not hold up. I mean, I could play Super Mario Brothers today and still have fun. This game, not so much. D tier. All right.
Fair enough.
Super Mario All-Stars is kind of a cheat because it includes a lot of different games. So because it's hard to rank that as a collection and so forth and so on, we're just going to, even though I've played all the games in here, we're just going to put it in the never played because I just feel like it's...
Oh, I see.
It doesn't really count.
It's a mashup. It's not fair to rank them all. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay, the top 100 Mario Party games. How did you feel about this one?
I would almost put that also. I see. Here's the thing. I almost feel
it's
like
another cheat. It's another
we need
cheat.
to add another list, like never played / compilations, because it's a compilation. You know what I mean? Like
okay.
Yeah. All right, we're adding another one. Just put in like compilation.
Compilations. It's getting to be a complicated list.
Yeah, it kind of needs its own. We told you we're very serious about our Mario.
And we're gonna do pink for this one. Okay, compilations, and that's where this goes, and we'll put Mario All-Stars there on the compilations list. Okay. Now we all know what the best Mario Golf game is, and that is Mario Golf on the Nintendo 64. Chris and I have spent much time playing Mario Golf. We have some great memories with it,
especially the mini golf. Mini golf with friends gets intense.
I don't care if I'm biased.
When you're yeah. Dang, all right. Wow. Yeah. I'll say that is affected by nostalgia, I will admit, because Rich rated it even higher than I would have. But man, that's a fun game.
Mario Golf on the Game Boy Advance, C tier.
Yeah, agreed. It was okay.
Mario Tennis. Do you have an opinion on Mario Tennis?
So I actually never played Mario Tennis.
I did. I hated it.
All right.
I won't give it an F, but I'll give it a D. Game Boy Color Mario Tennis. Now that's F. Mario Tennis on the Virtual Boy. Ooh, I've got some bad things to say about the Virtual Boy, as you guys know. I put the Virtual Boy was the only F tier console on the Nintendo consoles, and it goes to show that anything that's virtual console is a failure, because the Virtual Console was a failure and gave me a headache after 5 minutes. So we're just going to put it there.
And by the way, a couple of things to point out. Thing number one, we have a poll in the chat. So if you guys haven't voted yet, make sure that you vote. We only did the modern games for between 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, and Odyssey. Right now, it looks like Galaxy is just barely winning ahead of 64. And then Sunshine is in third and Odyssey is in fourth. So we'll see which one wins at the end when we actually get to these, because I'm sure we're going to save these for last. But make sure that you vote. And then the second thing is, if you haven't given this video a like already, feed that YouTube algorithm and give that bad boy a thumbs up. Anyway, back to you, Rich. I see you've already filled out a bunch of these.
I took the liberty of putting
spin-offy, sportsy, Game Boy.
I took the liberty of putting all the tennis games on either the D or F. I put the GameCube Mario Golf on the B.
That one was fun. I think that's perfect because I enjoyed the GameCube Mario Golf. I just like the 64 one better. Maybe it was because the novelty had worn off, but yeah, agreed.
I put Mario Golf for the Game Boy, or not the Game Boy, the Nintendo DS on the C tier, because like those, I feel like those games just don't really work as well on a portable device. Mm-hmm. It was a good effort, but you know, what can I say? Okay, let's do another major one here. New Super Mario Brothers. Now, of course, New
Oh,
Super
yeah,
Mario
yeah.
Brothers was the return of classic 2D platforming, but in a more 3D environment. What we're now calling 2D HD, or whatever you want to call it. It was the return to classic platforming. We had, of course, you know, Super Mario World, and then Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. And then, you know, so we've had some Yoshi's Island sprinkled in there, but we didn't really have a classic side-scrolling platforming Mario game since Super Mario World, if we're being honest, until New Super Mario Brothers. And it was a huge successful return to the format, and we've had many Super Mario Brothers games since. However, they've gotten better, and we'll get there later in the list. For this original one on the DS, I'm going to give it a B because we
Yeah.
do have some others that improved upon the New Super Mario Brothers format.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. What do we got here? Is this Super Sluggers, the baseball stuff?
Oh, geez. I don't even think I ever played that one.
I'm putting it on the F.
I can
don't
hear
care
the
for it.
unsubscribes happening right now.
And also, yeah, Super Mario Baseball, like just all that crap. What do you feel about Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix?
I never played that one either. There's some of these games I forgot completely existed.
I like Dance Dance Revolution. I would never say it's some of my favorite games. The Mario one is fun for a minute. I'm gonna give it a C. It was a good effort. Good
That's
effort.
fair.
Okay, so all the Super Mario Striker games. Have you played Super Mario Strikers, Chris?
No, I never have.
C. I think they're okay. Hoops, a C. What is this? Mario. Oh, it's another Mario. It's the Mario Tennis for the Switch. C.
Yeah. See, the problem is when you've
I
got
love
so
Mario
many
Golf.
like of these sportsy spin-off games, it's hard for them to compare to like the main platform games. Some of them are better than others, and we'll get to a few of the spin-offy games, like especially when we get to Mario Party. If that's on here, I'm sure we'll have a lot to say. But
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just remembered. I believe it was Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden rings. That's the one that introduced Wario.
ooh,
Super Mario Land featured Bowser. I can't believe nobody called me out on this in the comments, unless I missed a comment. But yeah, it was Super Mario Land 2 that introduced Wario. Forget everything I said about Super Mario. I mean, Super Mario Land is still a great game. It still deserves to be on A list, but it's Super Mario Land 2 that introduced Wario. So F tier. Just kidding. It can also go on the A tier. All right. We have a lot of Mario and Sonic games.
good grief.
Mario and Sonic games.
Do we want to just do like you did for like all the Coke spin-off flavors and just put every single one of these on? I think I played the very first like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, and then I never touched another one of them.
I believe that these are all B tier games.
Yeah.
They're not great, but they are fun, and therefore, you know, they're just gonna be on B tier. They're all kind of the same. They're all kind of the same. It's gonna be B tier. All right. Sports Mix, C. Super Mario Run.
Now, was that
that's
the mobile app game?
that is the
That
mobile
was
app
like
game.
Temple Run. Gross.
I got to give it an F.
Yeah. Sorry,
just don't like
Nintendo.
it.
We don't like mobile games unless it's Pokemon Go. That was fun.
Okay, now I'm saying it wasn't Bowser in Super Mario Land, but it definitely wasn't Wario. If somebody can tell me who the hell was the enemy in Super Mario Land, please tell me, because I haven't played it since
I don't
like
even
96
Yeah.
or something. Please let me know. All right. Mario Party games, Chris. I know that
I have a lot to say about Mario Party games.
for me, my favorite still is probably Mario Party 2.
I agree. 2
Yeah.
was perfection. Are you thinking like S tier for that one?
I think S tier for Mario Party 2.
Because I feel like Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 is the 64 era. And the reason that Mario Party 2 is so good is that's when they introduced the items. They had all the costumes. The music was really good for that. And I felt like the reason that I like Mario Party 2 just a little bit better than 3 is I felt like 2 had the best mini games and the best levels. 3 added more items, which was really cool. I feel like the levels weren't quite as memorable. And the costumes were just really cool. So personally, I would put, and Rich, you can adjust this, I would put 1 and 3 in the A tier because they were still extremely fun. But 2 was
Agreed.
the best of that bunch.
So let's see. You have to get 1 and
Yeah, it's
3.
like, oh geez, it's like, how far down do we have to go?
I have to like put them on the F tier first and then scroll up and then put them on the S
yeah.
tier. It's a big list. Yeah, so yeah, I agree. Oh wait, no, that's supposed to be on A. So Mario Party 2 on S and Mario Party 1 and 3 on A. And for me, honestly, the rest of the Mario Party series can kind of live on B.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I would I mean, it depends on how picky you want to get. Personally, I would put 5 as C, 6 was B, and then I don't like 7, 8, 9. I don't even remember. But I did start to pay attention in the Switch era. So when we get to, if they have it,
Super Mario Party is here for the Switch.
That one, I feel like was an A. I felt like that one was really good.
I'll put that on A. Yeah, that sounds fair.
And then the last one that just came out, the Mario Party All-Stars, I don't know, that just came out. It would technically be in the compilation list, but if I wasn't putting that in a compilation, that would go S tier because it's basically just a rehash of all the best games.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
Miss Mario Party. So here's 4, Mario Party 4 that can live on B with the rest of the Mario Party.
Yeah.
And then you said 5 is C.
Yeah, 5. I felt like 5 was really rushed, but I remember really enjoying 6. 6, I would be tempted to put on A, but you could just put it on a high B if you want.
We'll put it on B, unless anybody has any.
No, it's all good. Yeah, and then I like 7, 8, and 9 for me. Honestly, they like blur together. I probably played all of them like once and was kind of like, eh. But I played a lot of Super Mario Party on the Switch and the Super Mario Party All Stars. So I feel like the Switch is really like, oh. Is that Mario Kart 64?
It is. We're moving on to Mario Kart now. Mario Kart
so
64 is S tier. Do I even really need a reason? Like it's
Mario Kart 64. Like I'm almost tempted to put it in S plus, and the only reason I'm not is because it would really just be nostalgia. But it 64. I have that was like when I got my Nintendo 64, I had 2 games that came with it. Banjo-Kazooie and Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart 64 was like the game you played with all your friends in the 90s and early 2000s, especially all the like the Block Fort battle mode.
I think we're really showing our age with this list.
I know.
All right, so we got a ton of other Mario Kart games. I feel like unlike Mario Party, I feel like almost all of the Mario Kart games can go on A. Because I really much enjoy Mario Kart over Mario Party as a whole. So I feel like most of them can live on A.
Yeah.
But I would put Mario Kart 8 also
Deluxe,
on the S tier.
On the S tier, yep.
Next to 64.
Especially with all the DLC they just announced. Like, I mean, it's everything you could possibly want in a Mario Kart game. But yeah, that sounds fair to me.
So we got another Mario Party that I just put on B there that I missed. So all this, Mario Kart. So here's Mario Kart 8. I will put do we have 8 Deluxe on here or just 8? Where are you? If anybody sees it, I can't.
I know there's so many. We'll get to it when we get to it if we can't find it.
Okay, I think they just have Mario Kart 8 because the rest are just kind of ports.
That's fine. We could make 8 Deluxe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we're putting Mario Kart 8 on the S tier, but it really counts as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe unless it's Deluxe is actually on this list. And then we'll switcheroo, give it the old you switcheroo. The rest of the Mario Karts, unless you really hate a specific Mario Kart, the rest will live on A. I feel like
they were all good. Like every Mario Kart that's ever come out, I've enjoyed it quite a bit. The ones that I find myself going back to still to this day are 64, and then of course 8 Deluxe.
Yeah. So first I have to put all the Mario Karts over here.
Just get them on the tier list. Yeah, there's so many good.
And put them on the A tier. A special shout out to the original Super Nintendo game, but it's not as good as Mario 64 or Super Mario Kart 64.
Some other shout outs. Mario Kart DS was the first one with online play. I remember that was really fun. Mario Kart Double Dash was the first one that had this very obscure broadband adapter, which was an accessory to the GameCube and was like one of like 3 or 4 games where you could do multiplayer, and you could actually trick the GameCube to do something called tunneling to do a system link online, which I did with my brother back in the day. It was very fun. But yeah, Double Dash was also a good one. All right, we done with the Mario Karts?
We are done with the Mario Karts.
Cool.
Let's rank Super Mario Maker 1 and 2.
Ooh.
Now, these are very interesting.
Yeah, this was a go ahead.
I would consider these more of community games because the whole draw of Mario Maker is you create levels and then have your friends and family play through your Mario levels. Now, I will say some people have been able to make really meticulous, incredible levels in this game. I did, years ago, did live streams where we were playing Super Mario Maker. And I've played some of your levels, and some of them are good, and some of them are a little monotonous. But I think the whole joy of it is level creator and experience, which is makes it a completely different game in that respect. However, I haven't played anybody's Super Mario Maker levels that come close to anything that I experienced in the actual Nintendo published Super Mario World or what have you. So I think that people are really good, but there's something about, because in the actual game they have the story wraparounds and they have the magic and everything, and that's something that you just can't recreate in Super Mario Maker. I would say I'm gonna give Super Mario Maker 1 a B, and I'm gonna give Super Mario Maker 2 an A.
That's fair. Yeah. For the funny thing for me and my experience with Super Mario Maker is I have more fun watching YouTube videos of people playing the levels than I do actually playing them, especially when somebody's like the hardest level ever made with only 1 or 2 people in the whole world to beat it, and you watch like the compilation of somebody slowly getting like that is fun content, but it's more fun as a YouTube video than to actually play it because like nobody got time to grind a level like that like for a whole week.
Right. This list is getting real thick.
Oh yeah. Good list.
Okay, let's do some Dr. Mario. Now, I loved the original Dr. Mario. They've had
the music's pretty darn good.
Yeah. I mean, there's Dr. Mario Online, Dr. Mario Express, Dr. Luigi, and Dr. Mario Miracle Cure. These are all like either online or ports or phone apps. I would say that the original Dr. Mario, that deserves to be an A tier because it's a really fun puzzle game. And then, B tier.
And then the rest are just average.
Basically. And then the rest I'm putting on D because they didn't do anything miraculous to the format.
Yeah.
There we go. Fair. All this crap. There's Dr. Mario 64 is not great. Sorry. Everything on the D. Man, it's getting hard to see what some of these are. Here's like a Wario game of some kind.
If you right click those and do show image, it might pull up a new tab zoomed in. I saw somebody else do that in a tier list.
Yeah, I'm not confident that that's what's going to happen. These Japanese ports I'm going to put on never played because I'm pretty sure I've never played them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge. I don't know what that is. It goes on never played.
Yeah, all fair. I've never played that one either. Some of these are getting really spin-offy.
Really specific.
Obviously, we'll save the really good stuff for the end.
Yeah. Mario's Picross, never played.
And as a reminder for everybody who's tuning in, be sure to give this video a like if you haven't already. Oh, and we just got a super chat, Rich.
Oh, thank you, EDMG7. Mario is missing S+++. I appreciate your super chat, but I respectfully disagree. EDMG just trying to mess up our tier list here. No,
that's pretty good.
You're gonna have to give me something a little bit more valuable than $2 to make that sacrifice. I'm sorry, but that's not happening. But thank you. I appreciate you, EDMG7. I love you, but no.
Good. I like the joke. It was pretty good.
It was a good joke. It's a good joke. Dante says, I gave it a like because you guys are awesome. Well, thank you. Everybody should like this video. I don't know if that's what you're insinuating here.
I remind people to give the video a like. So thank you.
Okay, let's do some of Luigi's Mansion, Chris. This should be right up your alley.
Yeah.
Played Luigi for the last decade.
as an expert on Luigi, I really enjoyed Luigi's Mansion quite a bit. The first one, my only complaint is that it was short, and I beat it like in a weekend. So I would put the first Luigi's Mansion pretty high up there. I don't think it's S tier, but I would say A tier. Like it was something new, it was something novel. I would put
Is that your favorite, the first one?
yeah, I enjoy it because it's the one that was the most impactful. The sequels, I played each of them a little bit, but like it wasn't like,
Didn't really add a whole lot. We'll put
Yeah.
the rest on B.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
Put the rest on B. Okay, and that's going to do it for Luigi's Mansion. The first one's good. The rest are okay. You heard it from Chris himself.
I might, actually, I take that back. The most recent one, the very last one that came on the Switch, what was that, 3? I would
3?
put that on A, actually.
Okay, all right. Just kidding.
Really was pretty dark.
Chris doesn't want to hurt the audience's feelings.
No,
so we're putting...
I had to think about it. Like, they really stepped it up. It was like playing through a Pixar movie. So, as our buddy Andy would say.
Okay. Before we get into the Mario Artist, I've never played any of these Mario Artists. I think they were for the 64 DD, which never even came to America. So, anyways, just gonna go do that.
Is Mario Paint on here? That was the music one.
Well, maybe if it is, I don't see it. But that Mario's Time Machine, that's an F. Fun with letters, F. Preschool fun, F.
Or is this like the Math Blaster typing tutor Mavis, like Mario?
It's all the games made by stuff. It's all the games made by the same people that made Mario's Missing. It's all these weird educational Mario games. Mario's not supposed to be edumacational. Mario Rabbids. You'll remember we played this first at E3.
We played it at E3. Yeah, that was I'd give it a B. Like it was fun. It was better than the average spin-off.
Hold on, I need to scroll up so I can put it on B. Look at this list. Look at this list, everyone. I can't even fit the whole thing on one screen.
I know.
Got such a big list going on right now. Okay. Okay, so I put... Oh, we got another super chat, EDMG. I'll give Dr. Mario World... Is there a Dr. Mario World? Did I miss that? There is a Dr. Mario World. That's hilarious. I'd give Dr. Mario World at least C, if just because it is or was now a gotcha game that you can easily play without spending money. Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair, EDMG. I will concede that Dr. Mario World, a game that I didn't really even know existed, is going on C. All right, we're moving it up to C.
And thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that.
Memories like the corners of my mind. Super Princess Peach.
I gotta be honest, I never played that one.
I got a chance to play it on my niece's DS a little bit. It's fun. Would I say it's great? No, but it was fun. I give it a C. I give it a C. All right. Let's do. We got so many Paper Marios and Super Sagas and things.
Yeah, do you want to do that? Because that'll be fun.
Let's, first let's finish off all of the new Super Mario games. So we have New Super Mario Brothers 2. We have New Super Mario Brothers U, Super Luigi U, New Super Mario Bros. U, or Wii. And I guess that's it so far for those games. Off the top of my head, where did I put the first one? I think I gave it an A. Or a B.
Like I gave it another super chat.
Oh, I got another super chat from Ganon136 who says, "How did Mario get his doctorate so fast? Seems sus as hell. Should we consider his prescriptions invalid? Still A tier."
That's pretty good, Ganon.
That's pretty good. Well, after plumbing and carpenting school, Mario somehow found time to do 8 years in a local Brooklyn college and got his doctor degree at the same time he was doing Mushroom Kingdom stuff. You know what? I don't really question these things very hard, but it is what it is. So we'll see. Which idiom do you spread? He cures everything just by throwing pills at it, so I don't trust him. Sounds like a typical American doctor, just throwing pills and stuff. And
moving
sing.
along. This video has been flagged by misinformation.
That
was a joke. We're moving on. We're just
the
talking
FDA
about
would
video
like
games.
a word with me. The FDA was, well, anyways.
Dangerous territory. Moving on.
Politics are not allowed during RichAlvarez streams. Super Mario Brothers, New Super Mario Brothers 2. I can't find it.
No.
Where did I put? Oh, I put New Super Mario Brothers on the B.
Yeah.
I feel like New Super Mario Brothers 2.
Because these are the DS ones. Because don't forget, they made a couple on the DS, and then they made the Wii and the Wii U. So I felt, I personally, I felt like the DS ones were kind of okay. And then
I think that one's also a B.
Yeah.
But New Super Mario Brothers Wii, where you can play with 3 friends.
That's when they added multiplayer, and I remember being psyched to finally be able to play Mario with your buddies, if I'm remembering correctly.
Our A and B tiers are now 3 levels thick here.
Oh, by the way, we just got another super chat.
Thank you, Ryman 6000. Who super chatted. Thank you very much, Ryman 6000. It says Star Wars tier list in the future. Oh, you know it. Chris has been trying to get me to do a Star Wars tier list.
Yeah, I've definitely want Rich to make one. I feel like he would have a ton to say about it. I'm guessing that'll probably be in the near future, right? Like it'll
in the near future. But here's a good question, because this is what I can't decide. There are 11 movies. If you include Rogue One and Solo. There are 12 movies if you include Caravan of Courage and The Fight for Endor or Battle for Endor, the Ewok movies. So there could potentially be 13 movies. And do you want me to include all the movies plus the Disney Plus shows,
TV shows
like Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett? Do you want me to include those, or do you just want me to rank the 9 official episodes of Star Wars? Let me know, because that will, you know what? No, don't let me know. I'll do the biggest, most ridiculous Star Wars list I can find.
That's what I was thinking. Like, just go all out and do everything, because it'll be fun.
Yeah.
But thanks for the super chat. That's a good idea.
Bless you for your super chat.
And if anybody else has tier list suggestions, throw them in, because these are super fun. But anyway, moving along.
Okay. Oh yeah. So I put New Super Mario Brothers 2 on the B list with the first one. I put New Super Mario Brothers Wii on the A list, because I really think that's A. I feel the same way about Super Mario Brothers U and Super Luigi U.
Yeah,
I feel like those are both A. I'm gonna put them on B for a second.
Yeah, because I feel like all they did was they just took the perfected look, and then by the time we get to the Wii U, finally we're hitting HD, so it just looked cleaner and crisper.
I also really love the video that we made to go along with New Super Mario Brothers U, where I'm Squirrel Mario or whatever, and then I don't remember what happens. I die at the end or something.
Well, you die, but then you come back to life, because the joke was that DK was controlling you.
See, that's right. It was just like so many of our sketches around that time involve Mario either dying or me as myself dying. Like in Cousin Vinny, Matt shoots me in the head or something like that.
I call it our Smosh phase.
Smosh phase. But those are great. I love the baby Yoshis that turn into balloons for no reason, and you can fly across the stage. It was good times. Good times. All right. Let's see here. What is this? Mario Paint is here. Mario Paint.
Yes. Okay. This I would put very high, and I'll tell you why. There's as far as spin-off games go, there's a very simple charm to making music in a Mario game, and it spawned an entire community. Rich, I don't know if you remember this, but I feel like in 2008, it got really popular on YouTube, and we were both sending each other like all the crazy stuff that people were putting in Mario Paint. And then I think somebody made a ROM hack that added a few more instruments and made it easier to do on computer. But it was just so cool. I don't know why, but it was really cool. It was like watching people do all these video games in Mario Paint. It was, I really like it. As far as spin-offs go, I feel like it's one of the best.
I agree, and that's why it goes into the S tier.
Ooh, okay. This might be one of the best spin-offs ever. Yeah.
Anyways, I see that we have 42 of you watching live right now. Thank you so much. Don't forget to give this video a like, because that's the only way that YouTube knows that the video is doing well is if it has enough likes to viewer ratio or what have yous. So give this video a thumbs up.
The YouTube algorithm is hungry, and the only thing that makes it full is YouTube likes.
It's got a fever.
A fever. The thumbs ups.
What do you think about all these Mario versus Donkey Kong games?
You know, average, like C. Like they're not bad.
I agree.
They're not
I know
great.
some people really like
They're
them.
just kind of like, Like I honestly, I played the first one, and I was like, all right, well, it's like okay. Like, and then
they're all C.
Yeah. Yeah, there's better. If you're gonna play a Mario spin-off game, there's like better ones.
What do you think of Mario Pinball Land for the Game Boy Advance?
Oh, geez, I don't think I ever played that. Was that? I mean, I played pinball games.
Was it as good as Sonic Spinball? Not at all.
I was thinking Space Cadet on Windows XP, but yeah.
Captain Toad. I actually really enjoyed
I felt like that was
It's got like the symmetric,
I feel like that's better than average. Like I'm tempted to say B, maybe A, but definitely B.
It's
like
gonna
it's
go
better
B.
than average. Yeah.
Wow, we're 40 minutes in and we got a lot to go.
We're getting to the good stuff. So if you made it this far, you're making it to the really, really good stuff here.
Before we get to
reminder, by the way, you guys take our poll because we're gonna read these at the very end. But right now, 87 people have taken the poll. It's in the chat between 64, Sunshine Galaxy, and Odyssey, and Galaxy is barely beating 64. So make sure you vote on our poll here.
Okay, so before we get to all the RPGs, I want to rank 3D Land and 3D World.
Ooh.
Oh, we got another super chat by Lucas King. Says, don't want to be political, yet you put Mario Pinball Land in D. Blasphemous. I'm afraid that if we go too much into the Mario Pinball Land, I am going to have to raise the Senate. A Mario is missing as the actual worst, and then I will filibuster until Mario Pinball Land is securely in the. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Thank you, Lucas, for the super chat.
I do want to make like a fake filibuster video where I'm just going on and on like Patton Oswalt in Parks and Rec about Spider-Man. You know, which is funny because I don't know if you saw that, Chris, but somebody made a side-by-side of what Patton Oswalt said in that episode of Parks and Rec with what, or it was Boba Fett, not Spider-Man.
Yes.
Boba Fett, where he's describing the Tatooine sun and Boba Fett coming out, and it's exactly the episode.
That was really cool.
Like, do you think they actually took Patton Oswalt and like timed it to that?
It makes me wonder. It was it feels like an Easter egg that they would have done. But yeah,
that's funny. I was thinking Boba Fett, but I said Spider-Man. A little bit of a Freudian slip since Spider-Man's just like my favorite anything. But but yeah, it was definitely Boba Fett. And the Book of Boba Fett had a scene that was basically timed to Patton Oswalt. It was pretty crazy. Yeah. Anyways, let's get on to the RPGs now. Or sorry, before the RPGs, Super Mario Land for the DS. I thought that was one of the best DS games. It's going to get 3DS technically. It's going to go on B, and then I would put 3D World. Honestly, I really enjoy 3D World. That's where you could become a cat. We had a very lovely video where I turned into a cat that was timed with that. I'm really tempted to put it on S tier, but I feel like it's going to live on A.
Yeah, it's like an A+, but it's not quite S. But it was definitely one of the best Mario games in recent years.
So we'll add another row.
Good grief!
It'll be called.
Rich, I think we're getting way too.
It'll just be called Super Mario 3D World. And wait, I was supposed to put that below. Delete row. Here we go. We're professionals over here.
We're getting
this one was supposed to be red, and then we're gonna add a row below, and then we'll do this one in deeper purple, and we'll call this one 3D. 3D World. Don't judge my list, Chris.
All right. I mean,
and that's where 3D World will live. You said it was somewhere between A and S, so that's where it's gonna live.
I regret my decision. Oh, we got another.
And we got another super chat from Gannon saying, "I am the Senate. Something Palpatine." Very good. Very good. Thank you so much,
Super chat.
Gannon.
Appreciate it.
Wow, look at this list. Okay. All right.
Do we do all the 3D world stuff? Because I feel like next we could do all the paper slash whatchamacallit, like superstar stuff.
So we have Mario and Luigi Superstar.
And the Superstar Saga genre is different than the Paper Saga, which is different than the Mario RPG. They're all sort of in the Mario RPG like metaverse, you might say.
Right.
So we should, yeah.
We have Matt Provincial's here. Sorry, Matt, we have not ranked Sunshine yet.
Oh, we're saving those for the end. Don't worry, Matt.
But I did. You missed my joke. I don't think you were here because I said Super Mario Land 2 was the first appearance of Wario, and I was like F tier, but then I put it in the A tier. I was trying to mess with you, but you weren't here for that joke. All right,
Matt, trust me, I'm a Sunshine fan. I know Richie isn't, but we'll
these two are compilations. These two at the end here, but I really enjoy Bowser's Inside Story. I'm definitely giving. What were you gonna say, Chris?
Yeah, well, Bowser's Inside Story was extremely fun. I still think. Well, tell you what. Where are you putting Bowser's Inside Story?
I don't know. It depends on what you say next.
I was gonna say A, probably.
Okay,
but I like, if we're gonna do, you want to do the original Superstar Saga next?
The original Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga
is my favorite out of all the Superstar games, and I am tempted to put that on S.
That is going in S.
Like it. I've gone back and I've replayed it, and it still holds up so good. Like Nintendo just aced it. It was truly one of the best.
Mario did make a S plus RPG. However, it took an entirely different developer to create what is arguably the greatest Mario RPG of all time, which is our next game, Super Mario RPG, which I would argue is an S plus game.
I totally agree. That is our first S plus of the day, and it is
our first catch of the day.
So it was made by, what is it, Square or Squaresoft, or
Square?
Who were they back then? Okay, so basically the same people.
Who were they back then? Yeah, they weren't Square Enix yet. It was Square and Squaresoft. So it's like Square Publishing and Squaresoft was what they called the development.
Yeah.
But yeah, Squaresoft or Square. And it was before they merged with Enix to become Square Enix, Squeenix, if you will. But yeah, Super Mario RPG. It is incredible. If you've never played it, still holds up. Really great game. Some of the best Mario music, by the way, as in Super Mario RPG. Just an incredible game. I really wish that they'd bring Square back to do another one, but I mean, Square has changed.
If you guys, just a fun shout out to old like Flash animation videos. There's that song. It's called the Super Mario RPG, like they you know, the one that goes Super Mario RPG.
Yeah. It has Gino in it. Gino's not been in anything left. We got Xander Brow super chatting. Thank you, Xander Brow, for your super chat. Says Lego Stupid Mario Brothers will be better than Mario Sunshine. Change my mind.
Oh jeez, them fighting words there, Xander Brow. I can't tell if there's supposed to be a slash sarcasm on that one.
Matt said I have
unpaid parking tickets. Thank you, Xander,
for as a reference to the Great Liar Liar.
Yeah.
Okay, we got so many other RPGs. So we have Paper Mario for the N64.
Oh man. So here's the thing. I loved Paper Mario on the N64. I think I liked Paper Mario 2 a little bit better though. So wherever we put Paper Mario, I think 2 needs to be above it.
I'm gonna put Paper Mario on B. And is the 1,000-Year Door, is that the second one?
Yeah, 1,000-Year Door is number 2.
I think 1,000-Year Door. I'm tempted to even say 1,000-Year Door is S.
Yeah,
I want to put it on S.
I would be tempted to bump Paper Mario to A though, because
let's bump Paper Mario to A.
Yeah, I feel like
1,000-Year Door is definitely S tier.
Great. If you guys haven't played 1,000-Year Door for the GameCube, it still holds up. Amazing game. One of the absolute freaking best.
And then we have the Wii Paper Mario game.
I mean, Mr. L's in it, which is cool, but I didn't feel like I would put it on B. Like it just wasn't as good. I don't really know what to say aside from it, you know.
Thank you for another super chat, Xanderbrow. Has Mario Kart 64 been added yet? It
We put that
has.
in
You must
S
have
tier,
missed
didn't
it.
we?
It was it was S tier.
Yes, 64, amazing game.
The
Thank
only
you,
two
Xander,
S
for
tier
another
Mario
super chat.
Kart games is 64 and 8.
Mhm.
So there you go. All right.
Yeah, so now
we're getting down to the
really
last row here. The last row. So
a few more of the Paper Mario Superstar, All-Star, herpity.
yeah. So we have the paper. There was Paper Mario, the stickers.
Oh,
Sticker Saga.
I was just kind of like, I didn't really like it as much.
Oh,
I think
okay,
that's another one. Sorry, it wasn't as good.
Paper Mario Color Splash.
That's another like,
See. All right.
it was just like,
and then I guess what is this? I can't even read.
Jam?
No. Mario and Luigi Paper Jam is over here, and that was a combination of Superstar Saga and Paper Mario.
Right.
And that's going on A at least.
Okay.
Because I thought that was fantastic.
I agree.
That's going on A. I have to put it on B first, but it's going on A. And then got a few more here. I don't know what this one is. I can't read it, and I don't recognize the cover. It's some kind of Paper Mario.
Is that Paper Jam or is it Origami King?
It is Origami King. I think it's Origami
That
King.
was really fun. I put that on A. It wasn't S tier quality, but I mean, Switch era, definitely enjoyable. And I would also put Partners in Time on A, in that I liked Partners in Time. I just think Bowser's Inside Story and Superstar Saga were just a little bit better, because one of my complaints about Partners in Time is it got a little too micromanagey with the baby Luigi, baby Mario. Like, it was still good, but I feel like there's a simplicity and charm to Superstar Saga, the original, and they kind of returned to that in Bowser's Inside Story.
So Partners in Time A?
Though. Yes, I would put it as A, because we put the other ones at S tier, I think, right?
Right. What about Mario and Luigi Dream Team? I'm putting that on B, unless you have anything else to say about it.
I remember by the time that one came out, I think I played it a little bit and then just went back to like Bowser's Inside Story. I was like,
Yeah, I had put Bowser's Inside Story on A, but I'm tempted to move it up to S.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it, because it's our list, so screw it.
Wait, is Superstar Saga on
Superstar Saga and Thousand Year Door are both on S as well.
Sure. Oh, we got another super chat.
What's your take on Bowser's Fury?
Is that on this list?
Let's see if that's even on this list.
That's a newer one, so it might not be on here. I don't think it's on here.
No, we had 3D World, but not Bowser's Fury. Yeah, it's not on this list.
This list might be within the past year, but
I'm going to be honest. I still have not had a chance to play Bowser's Fury yet.
I haven't played it either.
Whoops. Good thing it's not on this list. So it would have
gone to never played. But Bowser's Fury is basically the add-on to 3D.
It's the add-on to 3D World when it was ported to the Switch.
Which
it looks amazing. I got to say, it looks like really fun. I just haven't had a chance to play it yet.
Now, remember, we made 3D World its own tier list between
3D World was right here.
So my thought is, potentially, if it's really good, it might bump it up to S tier. So we probably, if we played it and we liked it, it probably would have been S tier.
The 3D World tier.
Yeah.
Mostly for jokes. All right, we're getting down to the wire.
Here we go. Now, one more reminder: we've got 100 people who have voted in our poll. If you haven't voted in the poll, because we're going to read these once we get to this point, between 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, and Odyssey, vote which one you think is the best. And right now, Galaxy is still winning, just a little bit ahead of 64. So we'll see if Galaxy stays the winner. But make sure you guys vote, and make sure to give this video a like.
Okay, I'm organizing these down here a little bit.
Yeah.
So Super Mario World, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy, and Super Mario Odyssey. Those 5 are going to remain there, but let's rank before we get to the poll. Let's get to Yoshi's Island, Super Mario DS.
No, that was the 64. It's the DS remake of 64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that some people, and I'm going to say it, some people that are younger like that more than the original. But
would we put that in compilations technically, or well,
you
I
know
guess
what?
it's
Yeah,
more of
we
a
can
remake.
cheese it and just put it in
I would put it in
compilations if you want
compilation
to.
because it was all
Okay.
it was just a remake. It had some extra fun stuff, but it was just a remake of 64. They added more stars, you could play more characters.
You could do more characters and everything, but for some reason, I personally felt like it ruined the game a little bit. Like, I really like the way that the formula works in the original. You know, it's like when I was a kid, I was like, oh man, if only you could play as Luigi. But like, it was more like I wanted some kind of 2-player thing going on, you know? But when you could play as Luigi, Yoshi, and Wario, it just, I don't know, it just took away from the charm a little bit for me.
My thought is when I played this, I remember thinking to myself, I just want to play Mario 64. Like, that's all it made me want to do.
I did the same thing. I just immediately played the original. Yeah. I'm going to put Galaxy 2 on A, unless you have anything to say.
Yeah, because we're gonna, because it's a sequel, the groundbreaking stuff. Obviously, we'll talk about the main series. But yeah, I agree with that. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in here, and now these
6 games. We got 6 games left.
Sorry,
Yoshi's Island is what I want to rank next.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I've got a lot to say about Yoshi's Island.
Was Yoshi's Story in here on the 64? Did they miss that?
Well, no, because technically that's a Yoshi game.
Oh,
but Yoshi's Island, which is called Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, so that's why it's on the list. Mm-hmm. But it was the origin because you are baby Mario riding Yoshi, but then Yoshi's Island became its own series.
It's a spin-off series featuring Yoshi, but you're right, it's a Mario main title game.
So we have, after Yoshi's Island, and because of Yoshi's Island, we have Yoshi's Story, Yoshi's Woolly World, Yoshi's Island DS, and all the other Yoshi's games, which have a similar feel and to them. I really loved the kind of pastel color look to this game. I thought it was really cool for the time. It had full motion video that was inspired by the Donkey Kong Country games, and just the concept of it introduced the concept of Mario having lived in this world before he came to the Mushroom Kingdom to save Peach for the first time. And it Yoshi's Island actually gives us our first real lore into this world, which is why I love it so much. And also just playing as Yoshi, throwing eggs and doing all these little like puzzle platforming is what I call it. I really love it. So I think I don't know, S tier for me.
Yeah, S tier. Because really, a lot of these are going to come down to whether we do S or S plus. I think.
Yeah, but, I'm tempted to S plus it, but you know, it's just I feel like that would be incredibly biased of me.
Here's what you should do. Could you put it on S and put it right behind Mario 3?
Oh, are we actually ranking them according to order here? Because
actually, you know what? No, because you're right. That's going to get too complicated. Should we? Well, man, I'm almost wondering if we should bump Mario 3 up to S plus tier.
Well, we got some other games that are going to go on S tier.
Let's finish it because we added. Yeah, let's keep going. I agree with that. I feel like it's great, but I don't know if it's the best of the best.
Okay, so Super Mario World was not included on your poll, Chris. So I think
I could only pick 4 games.
Right.
I could only pick 4, and I had to pick between the old ones or the new ones, and I went modern. So we'll have to do a separate poll with the old ones. But if it was on there, it probably would have ranked higher.
I'm going to go ahead and just make an executive decision and put Super Mario World on the S plus tier because know that's where it was going anyway.
Now, if you want a more in-depth thing, again, watch our Mario top 10 list. But I think ultimately what we decided is Mario World is the perfection of 2D platforming. Like, It is the best that you can get. Like, it is the gold standard for 2D platforming. That's basically it, right? Like
it is. I mean, like again, I love me some new Super Mario Brothers games, but those games try to be as great as Super Mario World, and nothing has come close, at least in 2D platforming, when it comes to Super Mario World. Now, when we did our top 10 list, I conceded that Super Mario 64 was the number 1 spot because of a lot of good reasons. However, the child in me would probably still rather play Super Mario World. But I agreed.
What is the greatest game and what's your favorite? There's a little bit of a nuance there between what's your personal favorite and what is the overall greatest. And I think that's what the breakdown
I agreed that Super Mario 64 should be number 1 for some very good, valid reasons. But best is different than my favorite. And Chris, a hot dog is a sandwich. Kiss my ass.
All right, guys, where's the unsubscribe button? How do we take all the super chats back? I'm joking.
All right.
Okay, now before we get to the final four, I think we should read the poll now.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Let's go to the polls.
All right, so if you guys haven't voted, this is your put it in right now.
This is your last chance.
This is your very last chance. So one more time, I'll read off. We have 102 people that voted. We did the modern games. So between Super Mario
Did you put
64,
the poll in the chat? Like, could you put
it's in the chat? It's if you're on the chat, it should be floating. It's like automatically pinned at the top on YouTube.
Gotcha.
Anyway, I figure everybody's probably voted now because we reminded them. So our finale here, 102 people voted. Wow, we had more people vote. A lot of people who didn't even tune in. So that's kind of interesting. But in fourth place is Super Mario Sunshine with 12% of the vote. In third place is Super Mario Odyssey with 19%. In second place, very close between these two, is Super Mario 64 with 33%. And our winner for all the modern games is Super Mario Galaxy with 36%, just barely beating out Mario 64. Now, that is really interesting that among our fans, they picked Galaxy above 64, Sunshine, and Odyssey. Now, remember, I said, what is the best Super Mario game? I didn't say what is your
Matt
favorite.
says these results blow. That was what the fans voted on.
Don't forget, Matt is, like me, a massive Sunshine fan. I'm going to have a lot to say about Sunshine when we get there. But don't worry, Matt, I got
Chris,
you back.
one more time, what did the fans vote on?
The fans picked Mario Galaxy as the best of all the modern Mario games. They picked it over 64 and Sunshine and Odyssey. Now, to be fair, 64 and Galaxy were almost tied. Now it's 36 to 32%. Like, we're talking like 1 or 2 or 3 vote difference. So it was very, very close.
Out of these four, personally, for me, 64, Odyssey, Galaxy, Sunshine.
Now,
is what I would do.
Now, when we get up to the top here, I would do this a little bit different. I've thought really, really long and hard about this. And at the end of the day, and this is something that Rich and I will disagree on, I personally have, even though I would say Mario 64 from a technical point of view is the best, in that it was genre breaking, it like completely set the tone for 3D platforming, like it is the best. But as far as my favorite goes, I would pick Sunshine. And the reason why I would pick Sunshine, and I talked about this, I think when we did it, is Sunshine, it hit at the perfect point for me because Sunshine hit right when I started to look at video game websites, right when I finally signed up for Nintendo Power. So I had a whole year of having Sunshine get hyped. I first started joining message boards and web forums, and like I got to have IGN, like back when they were cool, like very slowly release images and videos, and I also bought like a bundle pack, and I got like all this stuff, and I gushed about how much I love this game in my Let's Play series on my channel. But
are you now saying, Chris, that you would put Sunshine above 64?
Yep. In favorite, and this is a very nuanced distinction, and it's kind of like you, Richie, with World. You say World is your favorite, even though you would agree that 64 is the best. 64 is still the best on all metrics, but Sunshine is my personal favorite. I've had a lot of time to think about.
And that's why nostalgia plays into opinions so much. I'm going to tell you right now. I was, what year did Sunshine come out?
Sunshine came out in 2002.
I
was 12 when this came out. You were 14, so it hit me. It hit probably because I was a couple of years younger than you. I think I was a little bit more like, because I could see how going from 64 to Sunshine, you'd be like, what? Like, this was dark and edgy, and now it's all goofy, and he's cleaning up. Like, for me, I always liked islands and the tropical theme, so I was like, this is awesome. Mario's going on a vacation. This is great.
I think that, and you've heard me say this before, my problems with Sunshine is it feels too different. I really loved Mario 64. And one of the things that I love the most about it, as I said in the top 10 video, is that it took Mario in a different direction. It took it in a little bit darker direction, like with the way that you're fighting Bowser and there's lava, and it just felt like a darker game. It felt like it was starting to get a little bit more serious, and that is what ultimately put it above World for me. With Sunshine, I feel like they did a 180, and they were like, ooh, sunshine and beaches, and now you're just spraying down paint with a water gun. No, sir, I will not have that in my Mario
And
game.
I do understand that, because one of the things that I feel,
I
and
was
I'll call
14
this,
though. Again,
I'll call
so
this
like,
the Twilight Princess problem.
the
Or sorry,
Twilight Princess
the Wind Waker problem,
the
where
Wind Waker problem.
Nintendo teased its Space World a like Ocarina 2, and then we got Wind Waker. Nintendo teased Mario 128 or Mario 64 2. Like there was a lot of like teasers and hinting we were going to get a Super Mario 64 2, and we got Sunshine instead. So I do understand there was a tiny bit of a like misguided expectations. But in Mario Sunshine's defense, some of those bonus levels when you go into the warp pipe, like the platforming, I know that again, the tone, I agree with you, Rich. It was a complete tone change. But as far as like pure gameplay goes, some of those bonusy puzzle levels was some of the most fun platforming I've ever had in my life. I mean, people who saw my own streams, it took me like 70 attempts to complete one of the hardest platforming levels. Like the skill cap was nuts. And also Flood being able to hover around did add some really fun gameplay. So again, this is where we start to get nitpicky on preference, which nostalgia, like when you got into it, like what you like out of a game more, because you wanted tone. That's really important to you. I really like some of the extremely difficult puzzles of the platforms and the skill cap. So, I mean,
anyway. Matt Provincial says nostalgia is why people like Tobey Maguire over Andrew the Man Garfield. Save it for my Spider-Man movie tier list, Matt, coming soon.
Rich, I don't know if you can scroll up, but Scott Otter had a hilarious post about
Mario Golf and number one slot.
Yeah, but we play Mario Golf with Scott sometimes during our summer hangouts with him. So anyway, well, I mean, I think that's like, right. Matt and I are on Team Sunshine. Rich stands alone. I'm joking. These are all great games, though. I mean, clearly these are all like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
this has been the longest part of the video, just debating these last 4 games. We have a super chat from Xanderbrow. I just want a new Kirby Air Ride game for Switch. Thank you so much for your super chat, Xanderbrow. Thank you so much.
Kirby Air Ride, by the way, was also one of the rando and GameCube games that you could do the broadband adapter on. Just fun trivia fact. You could do system links.
Yeah.
Okay, so
all right. Before we actually tier list these 4 games, there are 50 of you here, and this is the perfect time to give you a link to our brand new video that is being published right at this very moment. Chris, I can already feel you going to a new tab and making the video public.
Pull this up. Hold on 1 second. So do you want me to public it and then you say what it is, or do you want to say what it is and then we'll put the link in?
Okay, yeah, right. That's a good idea. Before we make it public, I just want to say I've been working on this video for over a week. I had some help from Hillary Garrett, who did the strings for this. I performed the piano, and I performed the vocals and the puppetry for this video. And now you're really wondering what this is. But before I spoil anything else about it, Chris, go ahead, make it public, and then put that beautiful link in the chat. And you guys are going to see what I believe is the greatest RichAlvarez video of all time.
The video is now public. Now, but we'll basically, we're going to finish this video, and we just want people to be able to go watch it once it's live, right?
EDMG7 says, you play piano? Yes, EDMG. Didn't you watch my videos back in like 2006 before stupid Mario took off? Like, I was playing piano like crazy.
Oh, Rich, I can pin this to the top of the chat. But anyway, so do you want to, this is a music video. Do you want to explain what it is now?
Okay, you pinned it to the chat. You pinned it to chat.
I'm gonna pin it to the chat right now. And again, you guys can go watch this once we finish this. But,
Scott Art says Rainbow Connection, not quite. This is Kermit the Frog singing Radiohead's greatest song, "Creep."
I'm gonna paste this as you, Rich. I've logged into the account. And
excellent.
We'll pin. Okay, it's now pinned to the top. And then I'll switch back over to me.
Excellent.
And thank you everybody for taking that poll. I just ended the poll.
Matt Provincial says, "What in the ass?" He's listening to it now. Okay, yeah. Enjoy Kermit. We're gonna give you guys
Well,
a couple minutes to enjoy this while Chris and I angrily debate what goes on S plus and what's going to just go on S. Because clearly 2 of these games are going to go on S plus and 2 of these games are going to go on S.
That's fair. Well, I mean, obviously we need to put Mario 64 on S plus. Like, I don't even think there's
we can agree. We can agree that
we
Mario
can agree
64
that Mario
goes on S
64 is
plus.
S plus.
Okay, we'll just do that now. S plus.
Okay.
Right next to Mario World
and
Super Mario RPG.
Here's what I will say, Rich. I will concede that Sunshine can go on S, because even though it's a personal favorite, I do think that the tone, I'll concede it's not like, in terms of better versus favorite, I'll concede this is a best, not a favorite list. So I'll concede it goes on S.
I do.
I know you would probably put it on like A or lower, so I know that you're already compromising.
It would be, if it was just me doing this, Chris, it would be a B. But I will concede it to S for you. But it's no S plus. That is true bias if it was.
Okay. I mean, dude, you put Mario 3 on S. I feel like that should be on S plus, if anything.
Debatable. All right.
Oh, that's right, because you like World better than 3. All right.
Right. I mean, if we're talking about perfecting the 2D,
that's
Mario World.
Okay.
Okay, so we have Galaxy and Odyssey. There's 2 things going on here.
And you guys picked Galaxy as the best, which was interesting.
As I said, my list would have gone 64, Galaxy, Odyssey, Sunshine. I do feel like Galaxy, it for a long time for me personally, Galaxy was kind of a hidden gem, because it wasn't until the recent All-Stars compilation that Galaxy really got to shine on the Switch. On the Wii, it was completely hidden by terrible Wii motion controls. But now, when you play it on the Switch, you can really see how great the game truly is. And it did. I mean, even at the time it came out, even though I don't like the motion controls, it introduced Princess Rosalina, and it introduced like the overall like scope of what's beyond like the Mushroom Kingdom and the universe. And it gave us a lot of interesting theological ideas about what's there in the world beyond the Mushroom Kingdom, so forth and so on. It obviously inspired the latter seasons of Stupid Mario World as well. I really love the music in Super Mario Galaxy. However, Odyssey kind of came out of nowhere for me. I never thought we'd get another great Mario game, because Galaxy came out in like 2006. And so Mario Odyssey came out just a couple years ago. So it had been like 13 years since like the last really good Mario game. And then we got Odyssey, which I really loved. And kind of was a return a bit to, it took kind of the best elements from everything. There are very sunny levels that Chris likes. And then there are more darker levels, like when you're in the city and it's raining, and you know, it's got some cool atmosphere going on. I think that Odyssey is kind of like almost like tonally a best of Super Mario game. So these 2 games in the competition between Galaxy and Odyssey, it's a really tough chase. It's a really tough one to say.
Had, just an interesting point, because I remember when we were playing our Let's Plays last year, we played. I played Sunshine on my channel, but Rich, you played 64 and Galaxy, and I was surprised that we got the most views on Galaxy. And I had an epiphany, which is when we were making Stupid Mario Bros. We started in 2007, and then, you know, it got big in 8 and 9. The big Mario game that came out during that era was Galaxy. So a lot of the people who were watching Stupid Mario Bros. Were kids, and their game that hit them right in that spot, like in your childhood, where you're probably like the most emotionally vulnerable of like what's gonna like, and I mean that in a positive way. Like maybe you're the most sensitive to a game that will kind of change your perception of what you expect out of a game. Like that for you, that was 64. For me, it was a combination of 64 and Sunshine. For them, it was Galaxy. So it makes sense. You know, they always say like the music you listen to when you're 14 will be like your favorite genre for the rest of your life. I feel like it's kind of that way with like, you know what I mean? Like in your early teens or tweens, whatever game you play is going to really have an impact on you. So obviously the fact that Odyssey years later could like blow our minds. I mean, not that this is a Zelda stream, but like Rich and I we'll have to do a Zelda tier list. But if you listen to us go between, like if a new game can like still capture you when you're a jaded like old, like desensitized adult, it does go to show, like, it's like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? Anyway, I guess my whole point is, if a game is still good, even without nostalgia blinders on, I guess I don't really know which is the best of between these.
I think I've made my decision.
All right.
And let me know if this off. I want to say Galaxy S, Odyssey S Plus.
And I can hear all the unsubscribing right now.
You know what?
I would like to hear you explain it though.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
We got Galaxy on S with sunshine down here. And then where did I put Odyssey? Where did it go? I lost it. Did I lost Odyssey.
I'm looking.
Lost Odyssey.
Hold on, let me go back in the video. I'm watching the replay here. Okay, hold on a second.
Where is it?
You put Odyssey on S tier.
Oh,
it's on S
I
tier.
I see. No, Odyssey is here. Okay, so Odyssey S plus. Now I'll say why. As much as I was initially feeling like Galaxy is slightly better than Odyssey, and you know what? In a lot of ways, Galaxy is better than Odyssey. Again, I love the music in Galaxy. I like Princess Rosalina. I like the Galaxy aspect of it. And there's a lot to love about Galaxy. However, like I said, Galaxy wasn't a great game until it was on the Switch versus Mario Odyssey, which was a great game from the get-go and feels like the most complete and honest Mario game maybe since Mario 64. In fact, I remember saying when Odyssey came out, I was like, this is the best Mario game since Mario 64. And I think there's a lot to be held true to that statement. So for that reason, and Matt says, I feel like revenge. And it's so funny because I know exactly the way that Matt would say it, just because I've been around him so much. I feel like revenge.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mario Odyssey is going on S plus. So let's take a look at this, at least the top half of this list really quickly, because we have gloriousness right here. So Super Mario RPG, Super Mario World, Super Mario 64, and Super Mario Odyssey make the S plus list. And I feel pretty good about that S plus list. On S, which is still S, guys. We've got Super Mario Brothers 3, Mario Golf 64, Mario Party 2, Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart 8, Mario Paint, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Mario and Luigi The Thousand Year Door, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Galaxy, and Super Mario Sunshine. With Super Mario 3D World getting its own tier right below. And yeah, that is the top of the list. And I feel pretty good about that. And remember, guys, everything 3D World and above are great games. Just because we put Mario Galaxy or Sunshine on S slightly below the S plus list, that doesn't mean that we hate those games. It means those are really, really great games, but there are 4 games that are just slightly more exceptional. So sorry.
I can see the comments now. I can't believe Richard Michael Alvarez had the audacity to not put insert game here on insert tier here. I'm unsubscribing. I watched you for 15 years, Rich Alvarez, but when you made the audacious choice to put Galaxy below Odyssey, even though your fans voted it highest, I'll never watch you again.
I can never please everyone. But
sorry,
yeah, that's the list. Okay, everybody. If you haven't yet, this stream is coming to an end, so please go to that link, watch the Kermit the Frog video, share it with your friends, your family, your children, your dogs, your associates, your frenemies, your enemies, your faceless chums. Just put it out there, spread it out to the world, share it on, just put the YouTube link on your personal Facebook page and then tell them to share it. I'm not kidding. Spread this around. It's the greatest thing ever. And Chris just put the Kermit vid link there again, in case you didn't see it. Like I said, your friends, family, enemies, the whole list. Anyways,
it's a really good video, guys. It's rich at his best. He still gets the power and emotion of Radiohead's Creep, but through the accent, or I guess the impression of Kermit, and the puppeteering is really good too. So
I think you
guys will enjoy this because
Kermit
Rich always sings this song at karaoke and does it extremely well. So the fact that he could hit the emotional power doing a Kermit impression. It's a good one. I know this is a Mario stream, but Rich is very excited about this, so please watch.
I would like to say that generally when I sing this at karaoke, I'm not doing a Kermit voice. I can actually sing this song, but here I do it as Kermit.
Yeah.
EDMG says, I'm not asking you to please everyone. You just need to please me. All right.
And thanks again to everybody who tuned in. This is probably one of our most in-depth analytical tier lists. And again, we've been dressing up as the Mario Bros for years and years, so I feel like it was fun to actually tier this all out. So there you go.
All right.
Well, I think we pretty much hit everything. I guess do we have any final questions for the fans, or do we want to just wrap this up with a subscribe voice?
Please subscribe. It's free and easy, just like watching that damn Kermit the Frog video.
All right, guys, that's it for us. This has been a very lovely stream. Thank you all for showing up and giving this video a like. Now I need you to go to that Kermit video and give that a like and a comment and do all the other things I said to do with it. Do everything with it. Anyways, that's oh boy. Matthew Carosia said Bengals or Rams.
Oh, because the Super Bowl's today.
Did Bengals. Not even close. I have no opinion. I'm not even going to watch the Super Bowl this year because I'm so mad that the
49ers didn't make it.
Well, I should say my dad's so mad that they didn't get it. So that ruins my day too. Anyways, thank you all for being here and everything. Go watch the Kermit video, and we'll see you next time on the Rich Alvarez channel.
Bye-bye.
See ya.